Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my beloved friends and my lecturer, the Honorable Sir Sriwijaya. I am Bintang Zahirah Wibowo from 4BA class. My NPM is 0620309001 aka and 7. I would like to deliver my journal article. The title is Interjection in Tangled Movie Script, and the volume number 3 and the issue number 2. This journal research from Jurnal Pendidikan and has published in 2020. This journal credited by Ambar Wulansari and Diani Syahputri from Muhammadiyah University. In the beginning of this journal is abstract. This research deals with interjection in tangled movie script. This research was conducted by using descriptive qualitative method, and it was taken place in the library of UMSU. The data of this research was taken from movie and transcript tangled movie. The steps of analyzing the data were watch the movie, reading the script, finding the forms of interjection from the dialogue in the script, identifying the meaning of interjection based on theory. The result of this research, there were various of interjection used in tangled movie script. The total number of interjection in the tangled movie script is 115 forms and 20 types of meanings of interjection, and the most dominant type of meaning of interjection is acceptance. Next slide, introduction. Every language consists of sounds and sound pattern basic unit of meanings of words and rules to combine them to form new sentence. Those elements constitute the grammar of the language. Therefore, to understand a language, people have to know its grammar. But in conversation, sometimes people use a phrase that grammatically have no connection with the previous or next sentence. They use it to express their feeling or perform a certain sense. It is called interjection. Interjection usually have no real grammatical value, but most people use them very often, almost daily. They are used more in casual everyday speaking rather than in formal writing. They rarely appear in academic publication or even serious essays. Interjection also could be from the English movies, English magazines, English storybook, or the native speaker itself also use some interjection. There are also interjections in other language. Every language has their own way to express feeling of the speakers by interjection. For instance, in English, hurrah or hooray for happiness, hello for call, and etc. Some research use movie as a research because from movie they can learn about groups or individual speech behavior that usually appears on the film. Movie concerned with the daily life condition, and also movie depicts everyday happening that make them as mirrors to the real world phenomena. The existence of interjection can be found in movie, same as daily conversation. The usage of interjection is also used in a movie because movie is actually a representation and reflection of the real conversation in natural society. Even conversation in movie is created or conversation in movie in planning situation, but the fact is every situation and the way people conversation adapted from daily activity. Since film becomes one representative the phenomena of daily life, the writer is interested in using movie as the media. In movie, there are some genres. Different genre of movie has different usage of language styles. In every language, almost all of the lexical items fall naturally into a small number of classes, and the words in each class behave grammatically in much the same way. Linguists often call these word classes or lexical categories, but the traditional term is part of speech. Okay, in this slide, there are commonly listed English part of speech. There are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjective, preposition, conjunctions, and the last is interjection. Okay, next, research method. This journal use qualitative method with descriptive analysis. It means the method description concerning the fact and the features of research data. This research is accumulation of basic data in descriptive way, not explains about correlation or hypothesis testing. It means that descriptive studies are designed to obtain information that concern the status of phenomena. They are directed toward determining the nature of situation as existing at the time of study. By using this method, the researcher would like to collect, to find out and analyze the interjection of tangled movie script. In this study, the data are collected through documentation. Documentation is the method used in scientific research in order to collect the data by using document. From the script, the researcher collecting data that needed. In this research, the researcher has done steps to collect the data. The necessary steps of collecting data are as follows: searching and downloading the movie script, watching the movie, transcribing the script movie, reading and observing the dialogue from the script, and the last is underlining the dialogue from the script. For the systematic procedure in conducting the analysis are as follows: finding the form of interjection from the dialogue in the script, identifying the meaning of interjection in every utterance based on the theory of meanings of interjection, finding the dominant type of meaning of interjection, and the last is making conclusion based on analyzing the data. Next slide, findings and discussion. The data of this research were collected from the transcription in the movie Tangled 2010. The researcher took all dialogues. This research find 115 forms of interjection as a data. The form can be found in the appendix. After analyzing all the data obtained in the script movie, the finding of this research showed that there were various of interjection used in the Tangled movie script. The total number of interjection used in Tangled movie script is 115 forms and 20 types of meaning. The dominant type of meaning is acceptance. The table shows the total number of types of meaning of interjection. You can see in this slide the types of meaning of interjection. Okay, here in this slide, I would like to show the example of the form of interjection. First, hey, wait. Second, look. Third, I love you. Fourth, gotcha. Fifth, oh my god. And the last is so cute. Those are the example of interjection. Well, my beloved friends and the Honorable Sir Benny, here is the last slide of my presentation, journal presentation. The conclusion and suggestion. Having analyzed the data, the conclusion can be drawn as the following. First, the total number of interjection in the Tangled movie script is 115 forms and 20 types of meaning of interjection. They are wonder, the total 3, acceptance, the total 24, delight, the total 4, charm, the total 4, fear, 13, admiration, 6, surprise, 7, greeting, 8, pleasure, 1, dismay, 4, silence, 3, pain, 6, enthusiasm, 1, confusion, 7, relief, 6, approval, 3, disgust, 2, annoyance, 1, joy, 1, upset, 1, attention, 2, and the last anger, 2. And the second, the most dominant type of meaning of interjection is acceptance. In relation to the conclusions, some suggestion can be staged as in the following. First, for the teachers, should use some different media and method to attract the students. This research might become a meaningful contribution in teaching part of speech, especially interjection. It can use movie as media in order to overcome the boredom of the students. And the second, for the student, this research can be used to study interjection, not only from their handbook but also from movie. And the last, number 3, for the next researcher who put interest in doing this kind of research that relates to be part of speech should be more comprehended and understand the object and the study well in order to make it easier in analyzing the data. Well, I think that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your joining, thank you for your listening, and thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask me in the LMS. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.